hold me down and I am. I'm gonna get it right. What's going on, guys? It's Monday morning. Beautiful Monday morning here in South Florida. Sunny South Florida. So, what stocks are hot? What stocks are we looking at today? Well, right now we got this stock STDY up there to the 490 area. Previously, you can see on the chart there's pretty much no resistance until we get to that last sell-off there at the 579, 580 area. You can see that previous support there. So we got this big gap in the chart. It gapped down there to the $4 area. It's up there to 485 right now. Not a ton of volume, only 37,000 shares traded. So we'll wait for open to see if we get some more action, some more shares traded. But that's kind of the goal right now. STDY. Good morning, good morning. All right, what else are we looking at this morning? Let's take a look here. I'm gonna get it right. JMEI got 100,000 shares traded. It's up 10%. Look at the 5-minute chart. You can see pre-market high there at the $3 area. So JMEI. Looking after that on the daily chart, where the next resistance is, looks like a lot of kind of resistance. 310, 320, 330. So got a lot of stuff coming up there on JMEI. Not sure how far or how big this thing's going to run, but you can see in the past it has had some pretty nice little spikes. Like this spike here from 290 up there to 390. Couple little spikes there. JMEI, there are shares to short, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on JMEI just in case it looks like a good opportunity to short. Might be an opportunity to short there later on. FLEX. Let's take a look at FLEX on Friday. You can see FLEX down there to the $13 area now. Talk about a painful stock. Talk about a pain in the butt right there. FLEX closing below $13, shorting on Friday there above $14. Funny. It's funny. Nothing looking super amazing right now. Just trying to go through here and see. There's not a lot of volume across the board here. I got a couple stocks that are moving this morning, but nothing that I'm like, oh, look at that volume there. Even on the sell side, there's just not much going on. The CRME, it's up 6,000 shares traded. It's up 13%. No volume there. Looks like Sprint is having some trouble this morning. Sprint gapping down there from the 660 area down there to 555. There is news that Sprint and T-Mobile might merge. Not sure if that's the news that's sending it down this morning, but looks like there's some action here. Still, that big float, it's going to be a hard one to trade. FDC, let's check it out. FDC. All right. FDC up there to the 1730 area. Let's look at the daily chart here. So pre-market high so far is 1732, which is, that's right there at that resistance area. You can see there. Wow. This thing has been trending down the last couple months, or had a couple little spikes, but overall, you can see this chart is just heading lower there. I'm not sure if drawing a line is going to do much here, but let's just take a look at this channel here. Pretty nice little channel going on there. What's the news on FDC? Let's take a look. What's the news on FDC? So we had earnings beat. Looks like FDC with good earnings this morning. Jump up there to the 1734 area. Oh, did Sprint and T-Mobile, did that deal happen? I saw all the news over the weekend, didn't see if it actually happened or not. So it's 100% Sprint and T-Mobile are going to merge. I'm really surprised that went through. Yeah, I don't think the news actually I don't think it actually happened. I don't think Sprint and T-Mobile merged completely. I think there's news of it, but there's not actually. So FDC. FDC up there at that 1734 area. Nice little resistance there on the daily chart. You can see that 1734 area resistance holding it down there. It is looking decent right now. See if we can bounce off the EMAs here. Get a little overextended there. Get a little overextended there at open. What else are we looking at? GPNX. Let's take a look at GPNX. GPNX. Wait, what? My computer broken? I got nothing. Nothing on the chart there. GPNX. ARNC heading lower down there to the 2034 area. Take a look at the daily chart where this thing has the next support area at. Looks like the next support really is until the 1854 area, maybe. Maybe this $19 area. We'll just say kind of 1850. Well, $19. Why not? $19. So ARNC, it's down 9% right now, down to that 2032 low. I'm going to keep an eye on ARNC just to see what happens there at open. GNPX up there to the $18 area. Got 26,000 shares traded. You can see that previous resistance high of days there at the 1795 area. 1795, 1850 area. This one's a crazy stock. This one's a crazy stock. CHEK. What do I think about this one right now? Looks like it's heading lower. Looks like it's heading lower there. Had a nice little spike. Looks like the end of day on Friday. Spiking from the 780 area up there to 1140. Back down there to 840 now. Going back through here. STDY. STDY must be getting bought out or something because it's just not moving there. JMEI. FLEX. So FDC pulling down there from the 1730 area down there to 1660. Let's see if it's going to bounce here off the VWAP area. Look for an opportunity to go short. What? What was that? $20? How much is that worth in US dollars, Hitesh? Oh yeah, you guys can always leave a tip if you ever feel happy. Leave a tip. Why would it go down on merger news? Because people didn't want the merger to go through. Oh gosh. Hey, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Big ballers over there. If you want to throw a couple dollars at me, make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. All right. FTC bouncing there off the VWAP area. Let's see if we can get back above $17. Let's see. Let's see what we can get here. ARNC right down that 2026 area. Let's selling into it. Let's see if it's going to get through there. We got a buyer there at the 2026 area there on ARNC, holding this up there. Oh, Fitbit. I love Fitbit for a couple different reasons, because they royally screwed me a couple times on Fitbit on a couple different earnings. I held through a couple earnings, and I don't think Fitbit's ever had a good earnings. I don't think they have. I don't think Fitbit literally has ever had a good earnings. I think it was one of these. I don't think it was like this one, maybe from 2016 probably would have been when I was long on Fitbit going into the earnings here. I think I bought it at like $13. It went back up to $14. I thought it was like in the green, and then it just got crushed. I think it dropped down there to $9. Fitbit. Hate this stock. I hate it. It's crazy to look back and see Fitbit, above $50. This stock was a $50 stock at one point. I mean, not even that long ago. Back in 2015, Fitbit was literally $50. It's crazy. Same thing with GoPro. If you look at GoPro chart, same thing. GoPro was up almost to $100. I remember my old landlord asked me about GoPro. He's like, "Man, what do you think about GoPro? It's just going up." And I was like, "Oh yeah, GoPro's great. They're making tons of money." And they started doing stupid things and just got crushed. But it's wild just to see, how these stocks move. I mean, that stock GoPro was up there at $98. Now it's at $4.95. If you were a long-term holder, if you would have bought here at the $80 area and you're still holding this, oh, painful to say the least. Let's get back into the action here. FDC, where is FDC at? FDC having trouble there at the $17 area. Having trouble there. Oh, Hitesh, my boy. Dropping dollars on me. Dropping dollars. FTC, where's it at? $17. So AR and C bouncing off that 2025 area, back up there to the 2075 area right now. Looks like it's trying a little bit of a curl here. Must be some decent buying there at the 2025 area, holding us up. Support there, 2025 there on AR and C. The funny thing is I've given Hitesh like $100 worth of Digibyte. So he's just giving my money back to me. he's just re-gifting me now. He's just giving me some money back. If you got a stock to look at, let me know. GNPX. This is just not a fun stock to trade. I feel like GNPX is just waiting to do something crazy, like crash back down to the ground. Look at it. Getting out there above $18 now. Friday low was down there at the 1380s, so nice little run there. Even from pre-market this morning at the 1672 area. Only 47,000 shares traded. It's like dun 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 dun. Take a look at I. I've people talking about I for a couple days. What is going on here with the I stock? Oh, nice little run there on I from the beginning of April, from the $4 area up there to $11. Where's that resistance coming up at? So we got some resistance coming up there, obviously on the I chart there. You can see that $11 area. Looks even this 1030 area might be resistance. This morning got 1,000 shares traded, but might look for an opportunity at open if this gets stuck there at the 1045 area again. You can see on Friday getting stuck there at 1045 area. So I'm going to keep an eye on I. I'll keep an eye on I. Get it? You know what I'm... Keep an eye on I here. There are shares just short this 1045 area. If it can get stuck there again, might look for an opportunity to short there. We'll see what happens. MCD. What is Hitesh looking at over there? MCD. MCD up there to 165 area. Look at the daily chart here. At clear resistance there. McDonald's. At 165 area. Resistance on the chart. You can see sitting right there right now. Is that 165 area gonna break? Is she gonna go to the moon? What else we got going on? Disney. I just went to Disney the other day, actually. Well, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I'll never go back. It's a terrible place. It's terrible. Bunch of screaming kids. Look at the Disney chart. Just heading lower here. The daily not looking too good. 2018, Disney getting stuck there at the 113 area. And then now back down there to $100. Back to FDC. FDC getting stuck there at the $17 area now. Is she going to break? Is she going to break the $17 area? We'll see here at open. I'm going to keep an eye on FDC. I'm going to keep an eye on ARNC just to see. There's a lot of C's going on there. But I'm going to keep an eye on FDC, ARNC, see what happens here at open. Look for an opportunity to short. Other than that, I mean, it's just not really anything that I'm super excited about right now. Might just be one of those days. I got to wait till open. GNPX is moving around, but this stock is like playing with fire at this point. Just like playing with fire. This is going to be one of those stocks that gets halted for 5 months. Not really sure I want to play with it. What is the news on STDY? STDY? Steady man. So the news this morning on STDY is today that SteadyMed announced that it had signed a definitive merger agreement with United Therapeutics. Under the terms of agreement, United Therapeutics will pay $4.46 per share in cash at closing. So that's why the stock is up today. STDY. Buying like crazy. I like it. All right, so there it is. The stocks that I'm watching, FDC. Keep an eye there on FDC. 300,000 shares traded so far. Might be something going on at open. We'll see what happens with FDC. Also, keep an eye on what else I'm keeping an eye on here. I'm gonna keep an eye on that I stock, like I said. Maybe possible short entry if this thing starts to really sell off here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It had a nice little rally there on Friday up to that 1045 area, but you can see kind of got stuck there 1045 twice. So we'll see if that 1045 area acts as resistance once again today, and then look for an opportunity. Other than that, also we got ARNC down that 2026 area. That 2026 area is holding up support there, 2026 on ARNC. So we'll see if we get an opportunity here. You never know. You really never know what's going to happen at open. So we'll see. We will see. That's always what we do. We'll see. We'll pretty much wait and watch and wait for an opportunity here. And I'm going to go get ready for the market open. And I'll talk to you guys later on.